Hello, good morning. I'm discussing determination of ethanol in alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic beverage contain varying amount of alcohol content. Ethanol content percentage volume by volume of the alcoholic beverage are generally in the following content. The alcohol percentage of light beer 2.5 percentage, alcoholic cider 10 percentage, wines 12, spirit, gins, whiskey, vodka, rum 37 percentage are determined by density measurement and titration. The other substances other than alcohol also have mix and other impurities are separated by distillation process. In this method, ethanol is oxidized to ethanoic acid by reacting with acidic potassium dichromate solution. Then unreacted potassium dichromate is determined by adding potassium iodide, which is oxidized by dichromate solution to iodide. In another method, the unreacted dichromate is calculated by titrating with ammonium iron sulfate. Also, in another method, the unreacted dichromate is calculated by titrating with ammonium iron second sulfate. Knowing the amount of iron sulfate needed for titration, the amount of potassium dichromate that remains unreacted after oxidizing ethanol can be calculated. From this, the amount of potassium dichromate that has reacted with ethanol and hence the ethanol content of the original alcoholic beverage sample can be determined. Procedure: 10 ml of beer was taken in 200 ml of distilled water, that is 1:20 in ratio, and 20 ml of dilute wine in 1000 ml distilled water, that is 1:50 ratio. 1 ml of sample was pipetted out in the 5 ml of beaker. The sample were suspended over acid dichromate solution with rubber stopper, which is stored overnight at 25 to 30 degrees Celsius in an incubator. The flask was cooled and rinsed with 100 ml of distilled water and then added 1 ml of potassium iodide solution and also swirl it. 10 ml of acid dichromate solution and 100 ml of water and also 1 ml of potassium iodide solution was mixed with swirling for blank solution preparation. The sample was titrated with sodium thiosulfate and brown iodide color in fades into yellow and again added 1 ml starch solution and kept titrating with until blue color disappears. The blank solution also titrated as above. 6 mole of thiosulfate is equivalent to 1 mole of dichromate. 2 mole of dichromate is equivalent to 2 mole of ethanol. 1 mole of thiosulfate is equivalent to 0.25 mole of ethanol. Determination of ethanol content by picnometer method. In this method, a fixed amount of alcohol sample is distilled and volume of distillate is reconstituted by adding pure water. Then a specific gravity of a part of it is calculated by using picnometer. and the specific gravity source found is used to find the alcohol content of the sample with the help of standard specific gravity and alcohol percentage table. The volume of alcohol sample weight measurement by picnometer and the constitution of the distillate are performed at fixed temperature 20 degrees Celsius. Apparatus required distillation unit of 500 ml capacity with standard B14 joint, that is B14 joint size of the compatibility and leak-proof operation, picnometer, thermometer, and volumetric flask. Procedure: measure the temperature of alcoholic drink and say it be T or 20 degrees Celsius and transfer 200 ml of alcoholic drink to distillate flask and add 25 ml of distilled water and also pumice stone, that is porous volcanic rock. The sample were distilled out for 35 minutes and collected in 200 ml volumetric flask, which is cold, and then added water up to burn. The weight empty picnometer was weighed at temperature T was W and filled distillate and weighed and found W1. Again clean the picnometer and similarly taken the weight of picnometer with water, that is W2. Specific gravity equal to W1 minus W2 over W2 minus W. The percentage of ethyl alcohol value was analyzed using specific gravity conversion table tallying with the record of specific gravity value. Determination of alcohol content by density measurement. This method also uses the density of the alcohol and compares results with the standard ethanol samples. This method can be used for experimental purpose in laboratory. 30, 45, 50, 60, 75, 85, and 95% of ethanol water solution were prepared and taken weight of 5 ml liquids. Percentage of ethanol by volume. Calculation: a graph was prepared by plotting density versus percentage of ethanol, and a linear plot is obtained. Then from this plot, the density of the whiskey was calculated and then percentage of the alcoholic beverage was determined. Inference: in this method, substances other than alcohol may result in accurate measurements. So to get the better result, the four alcoholic beverages like whiskey around 200 ml sample was taken and distilled according to method explained picnometer method, and volume of the distillate maintained to 200 ml at the specified temperature and 5 ml was taken for measurement. Determination of alcohol content by gas chromatography method GLC. Alcoholic beverages are widely analyzed by GLC. GLC is used to separate and detect the components of mixture, and hence its column efficiency is important. Column efficiency is measured by calculating height equivalent to a theoretical plates, which is height equivalent theoretical plate equal to 1 over n, where L over n, L length of column, n number of theoretical plates. So n equal to 16 TR by W square, where W peak weight measured in the same unit, TR and W half is the peak weight measure, and TR is the time. Prepare 4 to 5 standard ranging 5% to 25% volume by volume of ethanol in distilled water with 10% volume by volume and propanol in each standard. Take about 10 ml of beverage sample and distill it to appropriate detectable range 5 to 25% by adding N propanol. Then according to the manufacturer's instructions standards, samples are injected to obtain chromatogram. Okay, it's all about determination of ethanol in alcoholic beverage. Thanks for watching and request you all. Like, comment, and share. Thank you for patience. That's now. Bye bye. See you again.